welcome to Echo Catcher Tarot. Hello Scorpio, hello Cross Watchers. Please remember that there's no way this can resonate with every single Scorpio out there. So if it doesn't resonate, hopefully you know your birth chart and you know your moon and Venus sign and you can go watch those. Or possibly you're a cusper and you could go watch your other sign on your cusper. So also the masculine feminine energies can be vice versa in this reading, and I'm talking about a card and applying it to you, and you feel like it better applies to somebody around you, feel free to vice versa that energy as well. So I'm using the Mystical Cats Tarot deck today, and then I'm using the Wisdom Chakra Tarot deck, and then I will pull the Soul's Journey lesson cards for you, 2 of those, and 2 Fantasy Cats Oracle. And I'm doing it differently, Scorpio. I'm pulling the Angel and Ancestor card in the beginning instead of the end of the readings now. Because they say the first card is an overall reading of all the cards, so I just figured I'd switch it up and see if I like that better. Feel free to leave a comment if you guys have a preference. So I shuffle all the decks too before I turn the camera on. I just do it one more time to cut the deck after I turn the camera on. So that's what's going on here, because I don't know, I just don't, I'm busy. I like to always be doing stuff. So the Angel and Ancestor card that comes up for you, Scorpio, is Druid. Hold the space. So there's a lot going on in this card. This is somebody wise, this is somebody healing, this is somebody strong. There's just a lot. So I'll read it, we'll see what comes up. And I think it's the first card in the set. It is. Hold things together, don't make any sudden moves or changes, stand strong, knowing you are where you are supposed to be. The Druids were the ancient wise ones of the British Isles. They had a deep connection with the earth, the sun, and the moon. They were the scholars who created the Ogham tree language, and they were known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry, and craftsmanship. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic, just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. So that's pretty powerful. So that's what that says. So the first card we have for you of the Mystical Cats Tarot is the Moon. Scorpio, this could be a couple things. This could be a Pisces if you have a Pisces around you. Or this could mean that secrets or stuff you didn't know is going to be revealed to you. Either you're going to reveal stuff to somebody they didn't know, or they're going to reveal something to you. So 9 of Sky, this could possibly be you. So either after they tell you, you're going to be a little stressed out, you can't sleep, very stressed, or you're stressed to tell them. Either or. 4 of Sea, this is depression. So this is, you see the lobsters are dancing and the cat does not even care. This is serious depression. So heavy reading so far, Scorpio. What is going on with you guys? So Earth Kitten, this is the beginning of something new. It could be a friendship, it could be a relationship going to another level, could be a little gift, a pay it forward thing, a coffee bought for you, something nice coming into you. And when that happens, I hope you acknowledge it, Scorpio. Acknowledge it and let it make your heart be a little bit happy, because you're going through a hard time. So try to notice the people who are trying to help you, who notice you're sad. 10 of Fire. This is you removing yourself from a stressful situation. People around you are acting hyper. I don't want to say mischievous. I don't know if it's mischievous or they could be having fun. But either way, you're removing yourself from whatever situation that doesn't suit you. So 8 of Fire is a couple things. This is excitement about something new coming into your life. But it also could be about blame. The wrong person gets blamed for something. Whether it's you getting blamed or you're causing someone else to get blamed. So this is the Wheel. The Wheel is something changing. You're going through a new cycle. You have accomplished some lesson you needed to learn in this cycle and you're moving. So between the Druid and this right here, this is good. Right here, Scorpio. This means that you completed a cycle, I feel like, yeah. So, 8 of Sky, it was hard for you and you feel stuck. You feel stuck. It's more in your head is what this card tells me. You're not as stuck as you think you are. It's not as severe as you think it is. I know that's harsh to hear that when you are the one dealing with it. And I'm not. I'm just reading a card. But that's what the card says. So try to just, you're thrashing is almost what they're telling me. So you need to stop. Just stop. And the Druid card says stop. Hold your station. Just, yeah. So 8 of Earth is you teaching a skill to other people. You are good at something. Very good. And you have the capacity and the mindset to teach other people, Scorpio. Good for you. So 10 of Sky, again, you feel very stressed out. Scorpio, what is going on? So you had the 9 of Sky and the 10 of Sky, and you have the 10 of Fire. And then you have the 8 of Sky and the 8 of Fire. You are so stressed out over something. So this is Seeking. This could be a child. A child could have you stressed out, is what I feel for some of you Scorpios. All I can tell you is this card is telling me your child is balanced. So if you're worrying and you're stressed at something they're doing, it could be a lesson they have to learn. It could be a karmic lesson. This card is telling me they're balanced. So don't stress out. Do not, you're making it worse than what it is. And if that's what it is, if some of you are stressed about your child, oh my gosh, you're making it worse than what it is. I swear that's what the cards are saying. So 4 of Earth, this is somebody selfish, somebody who takes and doesn't give. And they have a whole bunch of toys stacked up behind them and they're all alone. The Empress, beautiful. The Empress is somebody who is nurturing, loving. She's beautiful. She likes nice things. Her heart is kind. She's good to animals. She's good to people. So I'm going to switch over to the Chakra Wisdom deck now, I think. So the first one is Queen of Cups, which would go good. The Empress and the Queen of Cups when we switch over. That is intuition. That is nurturing. That is compassion. Somebody around you, or you possibly, Scorpio. Intuition. Look at another intuition. 6 of Cups, healing. So I don't know if you or somebody else is healing from all the stress you're in, but the Moon card comes to my mind right here. You're going to heal from that secret thing. Five of Cups, regret and loneliness. There is regret and loneliness. I feel like you're going to talk to somebody about it, whether it's a friend or that actual person you miss or regret, but not sure. King of Wands is somebody who scrutinizes. He looks at everything. He just thinks all the time, and he's picky in a way of what he lets in his life. The Wheel of Fortune, beautiful Scorpio. This is your life seeming magical, changing. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, that's beautiful. So you have intuition, throat chakra, and then crown chakra and heart chakra. Another throat chakra, Knight of Swords. This is somebody, excuse me for my nose, this is somebody coming towards you, coming into you, Scorpio, to tell you something very blunt. Very cold, almost, I feel. And Six of Coins. This is good karma coming to you, Scorpio. Somehow, some way, good karma is going to come to you. People are going to give you things. Something you gave out to the world is coming back to you. Hopefully you recognize it. A lot of times we probably don't even recognize the karma. Four of Swords is you need to take a step back and rest. Something with your heart has you blocked, like you're stressing over some love thing. Something to do with love. And then you have Princess of Wands. Beautiful. This is somebody honest, young, true, innocent. And innocent, I mean that the world hasn't broke them the way it has broke the queens and stuff. This person may not seem innocent to you, but I'm getting off this card. This person is more innocent than you think. If that makes sense to any of you. So I'm looking at these cards. So I see the Queen of Cups, King of Wands, Six of Coins, Six of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords, Five of Cups, Knight of Swords, Princess of Wands. So wow. Okay, let me pull some clarification. So Judgment. Judgment is patience and waiting. You see the light at the end of her caduceus. You see her feather wings. Yeah, beautiful. This is the divine. Your crown chakra. You're where you're supposed to be. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Nine of Wands is you thinking too much about something. You've caused one thought to be a burden to you, Scorpio. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I can never sneeze just once. I felt that coming on. Okay, so yeah, you have a burden of some thought. Five of Coins is you leaving something in the past. You're moving forward, and I feel like it could be a pattern from your childhood or a thought that you're leaving in the past. Maybe that's what's burdening you. You're going to, you just have to leave it. You can't quit thinking about it, so you just have to leave it and move on. If it's not a positive thought. And I feel like something's burdening you. Nine of Coins is luxury and coins. You're moving forward, making your coins, and maybe you're going to buy yourself some luxurious item, I feel. The Chariot. The Chariot is a risk of starting over. Starting over in a job, starting over in a love, starting over in a house, some kind of contract. It could be starting over in anything. This is a message coming to you, giving you the option to start over about something in your life. Three of Coins. This is growth and promotion in your job and your income. Nice, Scorpio. So Two of Coins is compromise and flexibility. Excuse me. So you're flexible with something and you're compromising it, and that's probably going to make your coins grow. So you have the Chariot. So you have Nine of Coins, the Chariot, Three of Coins, and then Two of Coins. Wow. So you are, these right here are just good income, outcome, life-changing cards for the positive. Scorpio. Queen of Wands. So this queen knows her self-worth. And if people don't hold her at the self-worth she holds herself to, she will cut them out of her life. If you don't hold her, like I said, people need to hold themselves accountable to how much she holds herself. And a lot of people don't, so she doesn't have time for that. If you don't notice your self-worth, goodbye. Knight of Coins. So this is somebody who is very proud of the coins he makes. He's very giving to his family or his love with his coins. He's not, he's generous. He's generous with his coins is what I'm getting at. Good for you, Scorpio. So Five of Swords. This is somebody jealous looking at you. And I feel like when somebody else you know has their back turned, or maybe it's you, they're looking at this person Or maybe this is you. There's 3 people here in this card. I don't know which one would be you. This is not you, I feel. This is somebody else looking at you and 2 other people. When one of the person has the back turned, they are glaring at somebody. And hopefully you can figure out who that is. 6 of Swords. And this is you, somebody healing, moving forward from that negativity. And I feel like it's going to be voiced. Somebody's going to say something negative to you about somebody else, if that makes sense. That's what I'm picking up now. And this is you leaving, I think, that person and that pattern and stuff in the past. You're like, oh my gosh, these people are crazy talking like that about somebody when they don't even know what's going on, spreading rumors possibly, and you're leaving it behind. You don't have time for it. Hanged Woman, this is the universe delaying something, putting things on hold. It goes with the Druid card again. You've had a couple hold card, patience cards, where the universe will bring things in when they're destined to it. If it's not time and destined, it's not going to happen. So I wonder if I should go ahead and pull the... So we have the Princess of Coins. This is a female who is very practical with her coins, and she loves you. This is the heart chakra. Feel free to vice versa, feminine, masculine energies. So I'm going to pull the Soul's Journey lesson cards for you now. 2 of those, Scorpio. So the first one we have for you is blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. And blame did come up in the beginning. And depression. So I don't know if somebody blamed you for something or you blaming somebody, Scorpio. So the next one we have for you is balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Wow, blame and balance. 2 beautiful, beautiful lessons to learn. And you learned them, and they're just beautiful cards. The blue and the green and the orange and the yellow and the blue. I could look at them all day. Okay, so blame and balance. It is so easy to give away the power to transform your life. Certainly there have been people along your path who have shaped you into who you are today. But you are solely responsible for your own happiness. The ego can be a very fragile thing, and if it comes under fire, the first instinct is to blame an outside force. Victim consciousness weakens the connection that you have to your soul. This mindset says, I don't have the power inside myself to break free because someone else's power is stronger. This is an illusion. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief is the problem. Personal responsibility can empower you to change your reality. Lasting transformation always begins on the inside and works its way out. There is a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is valid and unavoidable. An excuse is an attempt to shift the blame. So now balance. Balance means bringing a sense of stability and wholeness into every area of your life. Many times when you look at a situation objectively, you will resonate with one side more than the other. Try not to view either as good or bad, but simply recognize that it is. The true nature of the scales of balance is to give both sides of a situation your equitable, objective perspective. It can be difficult to understand the side you don't relate to, but that is a lesson in itself. What is it about you that prevents you from giving both sides of the coin your non-judgmental assessment? The situation or person has been placed in your path to teach you that everyone has his or her own unique, authentic life story. And you must put yourself in that person's shoes to really understand his or her motivation. Balance is a godly virtue, and if it is struck, you will reap the benefits of insight and compassion. Beautiful. So now I'm going to pull Fantasy Cat's Oracle for you. Scorpio. And you have climbing, number 13. So climbing, I'll read that here in a minute, but it pretty much means you're climbing the ladder to success. You're climbing to a higher viewpoint to view your life and make better decisions. You could be going to a higher vibration. And the next one that comes up for you is watching, number 11. Isn't that beautiful? Watching. I love the blue in that cat's eyes. So, climbing and watching. 13 and 11. It's so close. Here it is. The higher you go, the broader the view. Move vertically to chart your progress. Dig deep. No matter the dangers above or below, only those who risk reap dazzling rewards. Look beneath the surface to illuminate the mysteries within. Stop and enjoy the view. Keep your goal in mind always, yet be open to interesting twists and turns. Treasures await and are often found in unlikely places. Allies appear with synchronicity when you need them. The support you require is alive like the tree beneath the cat's claws. Trees and cats have a different time experience than humans. Remember, your perception of life is but a single perception among many. Trust the path you need will unfold. Okay, so then you have watching, number 11. The situation is unfolding. Allow for time to let things develop. Employ feline alertness to watch and wait for the right moment is the ultimate goal worth your effort and focus. Widen your view, open the aperture, allow the unfolding to provide every option. Cats are the active observers of any situation they are interested in. Become the active observer by allowing full embodiment of the moment. Emotion should slip away. Do not think or calculate, simply observe. So, yeah, it's weird that both those, climbing talks about moving to a higher viewpoint and looking below you and not letting anyone stop you, and then watching is like watching to observe and see what's going on around you, and Druid holds your space. And then of course you have balance and blame. So that was a pretty good reading. Very heavy. A lot of you are growing, but it's positive is all I can say. You're moving to a higher vibration. Your cycle is changing. World of Fortune, thank you so much, Scorpio, for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot.